this is the step-up jump that McGrath is jumping. So you come down the hill at the upper right, or yeah, upper right. And then they've got a huge berm at the bottom to turn, and then you do the S-turn you see there. Then the takeoff at the bottom of the step-up. It's actually a pretty steep takeoff. Not very long though. Step up over the hill. Got a nice gradual landing. Of course, it's all steeper than it looks on the video. Up into this little valley, just a corner up there, and then down. Too bad this isn't a step down. That'd be kind of cool. It's just kind of down the hill, and then the light dirt right in front is a jump, so you can jump up onto a small plateau up there. This is totally different dirt. This is not dirt that came from the hill. They've hauled in dirt to improve corners and some other areas. So you can see here, it's your pretty typical dirt we'd race on here in Utah. Idea of the dirt, to give you an idea of the dirt we're racing on. It's kind of a mix. Like up here it's kind of rocky. It's not that bad. It's actually pretty good dirt, but I'll show you in other areas it's the talcum powder that we all love. Here's the more natural of the dirt that was not hauled in. It's more powdery. Some of it's a lot more powdery than this.
Walking on the moon.
Here's another view from what I was looking at earlier, where you come down the hill. Nice large berm. Right, where's my finger? Right there. And then the step up, which is right about there, steps up into the top of the hill there. That's the one McGrath was filmed on. Goes up into the valley and then comes out. Nice big straightaway, up a nice little kind of step up jump. I'm standing in between that little step up jump. This is where the track is going to be really interesting. Step up into the plateau there. You immediately have a corner, and then you have to switch back out of here and gain, I'm guessing, about 300 feet of elevation. And even on a 450, this is going to be some slow going and chugging, and it's going to be really interesting. Feel sorry for the guys on the small bikes. That's probably the steepest of the hills. Quite a bit steeper than it looks here on the video. I'm glad they brought in some additional dirt, some more gravelly dirt, because that's all moon dust up there. And at over 8,000 feet, we're probably about the midpoint of the track right now, maybe a little below midpoint. I think we're about 8,060 feet. Here's the hill I just hiked up, and it's very steep. This is, even on a 450, this hill is going to be real interesting. And you loop around, and your climbing's not over yet. You still have another 150, 200 feet up. Okay, so we're back at the top, on top of the Camelback, and the elevation right here is probably about 8250. The GPS, for some reason, isn't that accurate right now, but it's saying 8220 with 55 feet accuracy, so probably 8250. And at the bottom, I didn't quite go to the very bottom, but where I was at the step-up jump, it was just a little over 8,000 feet, so we're talking probably a minimum of 250 feet elevation change on this track, maybe closer to 300. Here's the backside of the big elephant back, or whatever you want to call it. That's up the first jump coming down the hill. So you've climbed all the way to the top, and then you turn around and come back and jump this. Pretty much a pro-only jump, although some of the faster intermediates I'm sure will jump it. I think most will be jumping to about the halfway point. It's got a really steep takeoff, and they've knocked down the lip on the landing, so it's not as bad as it was, so it's much safer than it was last time I was out here. And then straight away onto another tabletop jump. As soon as you clear this, you're got a short straightaway into a corner, and then you head back downhill. They've brought in some more gravel to fill in the jump up here. So it's still laying here in piles. But you see after you land the tabletop, you head back downhill, down to where the step-up jump is down there in the corner after you switch back down a little bit. Altitude definitely getting to us as we hike around.
God, I'm still breathing hard.
Especially my Florida sea level buddy.
Arizona now, but yeah.